Hello, in today's video we're going to be talking about AZX notation. And AZX notation is a way for us to identify the number of protons, the number of neutrons, and the number of electrons for a specific atom. Now for your textbooks and many textbooks, they will only use the letter A, the letter Z, and the letter X. For our class we're going to add one more, and that's going to be the letter C, and it's written in the upper right hand corner. So this is the symbol, our AZX symbol, that we'll be using to identify the number of protons, neutrons, and electrons within a given atom. So let's break this down. Let's identify what each of these symbols mean. The X in AZX notation is the atomic symbol. That is the one or two letter symbol that's found on the periodic table. Each element has a specific and unique atomic symbol. Let's say for carbon it's the letter C, for nitrogen it's the letter N, for calcium it's the letters C and A. Ca. So here we have X, that is the atomic symbol. It's found on the periodic table. In the bottom left hand corner we have Z. This is the atomic number. Atomic number. This is equal to the number of protons that are found within that atom. So Z is the number of protons within the atom. Each element on the periodic table has a unique number of protons, and that will identify the atom for us. So we're always going to be looking at the number of protons to identify the atom. So for carbon there are 6, for nitrogen there are 7, for oxygen there are 8. The number of protons always identifies the atom for us. In the upper left hand corner we have the letter A. This is the mass number, not to be confused with the atomic mass that's found on the periodic table. The mass number is not found on the periodic table directly. And so the mass number is actually the number of protons plus the number of neutrons. So if we know the mass number for a specific element, we automatically know the number of protons because each element has a unique number of protons, and we can find that off the periodic table. Then we can solve for the number of neutrons. And the number of neutrons can change for a given element. So carbon can have 6 neutrons, 7 neutrons, or 8 neutrons, and we're going to have to identify how many are given for a specific isotope. So we have atomic symbol X, atomic number Z, mass number A. Now the one that I want to add for our class is C in the upper right hand corner. This is the charge. And this is going to be taking into account that protons have all the positive charge and electrons have all the negative charge. So in order to identify what the charge is on a given particle or given atom, we're going to take the number of protons and subtract the number of electrons. Okay? So this will tell us the charge. So if we think about this, let's say carbon has 6 protons and 6 electrons. That would give us a 0 for the charge, and that makes sense. Each of the protons carries a +1 charge, so there are a total of +6. Each of the electrons carry a negative charge, so there are -6. So when you sum those together, you get a total of 0 charge on that atom. So this is the breakdown of our AZX notation. Remember, X is the atomic symbol, Z is the atomic number, A is the mass number, and C is the charge. Now we're going to be doing a lot of problems where we have some of this information or most of this information, and we are going to be solving for the rest of the information that we do not know. So this is our AZX notation, and that's all I want to say. Have a good night.